It's your girl Faith. How y'all doing? What it do? What's up? Forget all the fancy little introductions. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and like, comment. I appreciate the love. I appreciate even the few people, it don't matter, who watch and take the time to learn my story, hopefully get something out of it. That being said, let's dive into it. Herbs that I use every day or every other day with my son, with myself, with my husband, whoever. Honestly, I can get to take herbs, I'm gonna get to take herbs. But let me have a disclaimer. What I am telling you, I'm not an herbalist. I'm definitely not a doctor. I'm going through these experiences, sharing them because my belief system in herbs, teas, the holistic route, but also my experiences with them, the research that I have done, people who I've talked to who are herbalists. So I'm no expert. And please do not take this as a side of I'm pushing some type of agenda onto you. To each his own. I'm not judging you and your ways of doing it. All I ask is you don't judge mine. If you do, life still goes on. I'm just saying. But in all seriousness, this is just to spread awareness and to honestly motivate people to do their own research in the medicinal world, medications, whether you are for medication like Big Farm, or if you are for herbalism, if you're considering it, doesn't matter. Do whatever is best for you and your family. Just challenge things. I want to always encourage people to challenge things. It's okay to ask questions. It's okay to research. Don't just go with what is being told to you, because a lot of what we have been taught, I want to say is lies, but I do understand there are some benefits in modern day medicine. I know a lot of people who have been saved by modern day medicine. So again, this is not a don't do modern medicine. I'm gonna keep it real with you though. But yeah, so herbs that I use, I have a ton of them. But real quick, this is the one that I'm actually about to take now. This is Immune Biotic from Earthly Wellness. It's just herbs that help maintain and boost your immune system, especially through cold and flu season. I do not get flu shots. I will be passionate about that. I am not one for shots, vaccines, things like that. If honestly I could have the choice, I would have gone back and told my mother, do not give me vaccines. It is what it is. Nobody died, but I do believe a lot of what I have experienced health-wise is in direct correlation with stuff that have been given to me, the toxic things, even down to like alcohol and things like that, yeah. But in this one is elderflower, echinacea, cane-derived dandelion root. Sorry. Now, with tinctures, for those who do not know, some of them do have cane organic or some type of alcohol base to it. I try to get ones that don't just have glycerin or water in it. The purpose of the alcohol, from my understanding, is to help it immediately go into the bloodstream and to help, I guess, make the herbs more potent. Correct me if I'm wrong, my herbalist friends, or anybody who has a little bit more knowledge. Again, I don't claim to know everything, but this does make the herbs strong, like strong. And with these herbs and tinctures, I do not usually give the alcohol-based ones to my son. There's only one, which I'll go into. I'll go into later. But this one is just more for me and my husband. It tastes like a shot of cognac, to be honest with you. But I usually take about 2 to 5 drops. I'll probably take 2 more later today, and I use it as a preventative measure, because for me, I never really want to get to the worst case scenario of, oh, I have to take medications. I'd rather do the initial part of preventative measures now and eating good things and, supplying myself with the herbs that are needed, even without not being perfect. There are days I forget, but I want to be able to incorporate and teach Messiah the benefits of health and how your choices now can affect you later on, even if it's going against the grain of what everybody else is doing. That's the challenge in our part, because I can't tell you how many looks I gotten with girl, you just take herbs with this. Why you, girl, just, if you don't just take that shot, if you don't just do this, and girl, to each his own, to each his own. So again, I will put a link to, I don't think I said it, but I will put a link to where I gotten a couple of these. And this is a woman-owned business as well. For me, I'm big on supporting Black-owned businesses as well, especially local, so I can start incorporating money into us. This is not a Black-owned business, but honestly, this is great. This is great products, and I appreciate Earthly as well. This one is called, this is from a different company called Birthsong Botanicals. It's a stomach soother. So in a store from people who are parents, there are a gazillion gas remedies. I do not remember the number one active ingredient in the ones that you can get from the store, but most of them are not natural. And even the ones that are natural have some sort of chemical or something in it that I just can't sit with it. But for this, I use for any time Messiah has gas or he just showing signs of discomfort, whatever the case may be, because as we all know, or for those who don't know, baby immune systems are very fragile. I mean, you know, as they grow, they're developing and learning how to poop. They're learning how to use, and, you know, pretty much their immune system has to grow. I was about to go into this long thing that wasn't even that deep. But this one works wonders, and it works immediately. And he only needs like a drop or two. What's in this one is fennel seed, peppermint leaf, and ginger root. And when I tell you this is spicy, that's why I said he only needs like 1 or 2. Sometimes I will rub it on his gums as well, just so it can immediately get it. But he usually, as far as taste, somebody has asked me how Messiah has taken the taste. To be honest, he just makes like a, and then he's good. Like, it's never really a huge detrimental or uncomfortable thing for him. Or sometimes I mix it in the breast milk, sorry, not breast milk, I'm not breastfeeding no more, but formula, and just have him drink it, whatever's easier. Because sometimes he will push it back. If I put it in a dropper, he will like push it out, and a lot of it gets wasted. So that's that. As far as sleep, for those who do not know, melatonin, as I'm learning, is developed usually about 3 to 4 months, which is why sleep regression is common in babies around this time, on top of teething, on top of, again, regular discomfort that really, a lot of it is out of our control. But this one, I just started giving him, once again, it's from Birthsong Botanicals. Alcohol-free, of course, but it's called Children's Tranquility, Sleep Focus, and Mood Support. Now, this one is kind of geared more for like a 6-month-old and up, but motherly instinct and just trust, I usually just give him like 1 for teething, but also, yeah, specifically for teething to help them sleep. And it has chamomile, catnip, passion flower, and passion flower herb. Catnip, a lot of y'all like, what, that was for cats. No, a lot of it actually has a soothing, calming effect for humans, even though it hypes cats up in a lot of ways. Also, I've seen cats calm too. I guess it depends. But this one, because I ran out of his other teething tamer, which I'll show you the bottle, I will use literally a drop, put it on my finger, and rub it on his gums. I don't want to give him too much of this because I know he's naturally going to start producing melatonin and things like that. I want him to learn how to obviously self-soothe and not be so dependent, even though it's a herb. So a lot of the times there's really no fear of dependency. But I do try to use this as a last case scenario, and when I need it, shoot, I've used it as well, and honestly, it works. Now, as far as chamomile, I actually give him a herbal bath every day as a kind of a, right before bedtime, and and I mix a little bit in his formula as well, no more than an ounce, and honestly, it works. Just know that it works. So all the mamas who need some sleep over there, some chamomile tea, catnip tea, do not give him a whole full bottle on that. I would not suggest that. Again, if you have concerns or you don't want to take my word for it, talk to your pediatrician. But just know, some of y'all pediatricians are just going to tell you what the medical books tell you. And not all of those are, there's not enough research to actually support the benefits of herbal use, because of their agenda. Let's just put it to you that way. And constipation. This is the one that has, this one I got from actually a store. It's a homeopathic remedy. It's one of those, it's for constipation. It's formulated for difficult elimination, hard stools, pain, tenderness. This one does have alcohol in it. It has a ton of herbs in it that are honestly amazing. I only give him, literally, it says from children ages 0 to 11, you can give him 3 drops. I usually only give him 1. That's all he needs. He has spit it up sometimes because of the alcohol content in it. And even though it's organic alcohol and things like that, I mean, who's really about to give a baby alcohol besides the old people remedies? No offense to the older generation. I'm just not with giving whiskey and all this other stuff. I just can't do it. I couldn't drink in pregnancy, why is it a good idea to give them alcohol at such a young age when their liver is just trying to develop? But let me not get into a thing with that. This works wonders. Again, it's Newton homeopathic. You probably can get it from, that's a homeopathic. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But you can probably order this online as well. And another thing that we have, garlic. I got this from Mom's natural store. I don't know where there's one in Charlotte, to be honest with you. I got this when I was in Maryland. This was actually used for my husband. Garlic has so many properties. It helps lower blood pressure. It helps the immune system. It helps honestly kill a lot of cancer cells. I could go on for days. Like, please do the research. This, you're supposed to drop in water. You're supposed to do about 30 drops a day, and you're gonna need it because this one little sniff, it smell like garlic parmesan fries in a bottle. Like, I could probably put this on my pasta, and this is my scampi. And it's strong. Your breath is going to smell foul, so make sure you take this and either have mints ready, brush your teeth, mouthwash, something fluoride free, of course. But it does work. My husband used this on his tooth because it actually, he had an infection, really bad infection in his tooth, and he was having bad pain. He put this and clove oil, which is also really good at killing it's antibacterial, and it can kill a lot of infections and things like that. But I don't give Messiah this. I really don't have a reason to give him that right now. Now when the time comes, and it's so strong with garlic, I ain't about to do that to my baby. Cycle relief. This is more for me. Once again, from Birth Song Botanicals for menstrual support. Now that my cycle is back, and I'm learning to embrace that and the flow. But this has cramp bark, chamomile flower, oat straw herb, fresh lemon balm, motherwort herb, and red raspberry leaf, which red raspberry leaf I used a lot when I was pregnant for womb support. And I'm not quite sure of all the other properties. I ain't gonna front with you, but definitely put it to you this way. I put 2 drops in, and it helps tremendously. I'm not a big person on taking Aleve and Advil and things like that, but ever since I got my period came back, it has been a little stronger and more intense. And I'm not gonna lie, because I gave birth unmedicated, I was like, oh, what's cramps? I can do those. No, they put me on my ass. That ain't no nice way to put it. But that has helped tremendously, and I usually take it a couple days beforehand and throughout. The Lung Loose Blend. This is also not one for Messiah, but this one I got from Earthly Woven, a local Black-owned company. And this is for smokers. This has clove, and I'm not sure what else she has in there. Honestly, I trust her instinct. I don't want to know everybody's secret remedies, but kind of like sea moss, it has helped lower how much mucus has been produced. When I have like a little tickle in my throat or something, I will actually use this, and it goes away within a couple hours, like no lie. So Earthly Woven, love this. 2 drops, something like that. And then the Teeth Tamer. You know what? I'm missing one. The Teeth Tamer, which is all gone. That has clove in it, whole cloves, catnip, and chamomile in it. This works wonders. Put it directly on his gums. You can have him drink it in formula or breast milk, but this is amazing. My husband also used this before he got his own set of clove oil, and you put it directly on there, and he said instantly it felt like he got a shot of whatever they give you in the dentist's office for pain. I'm telling you, don't sleep on herbs. There's also one that I'm missing that I can't find. It's called the elderberry one. It's just classic elderberry, and we use this for, again, as a preventative measure. I don't give Messiah that one as well because he takes a probiotic. He takes chamomile, which is also good for immune building. He takes vitamin D. I love to put him in the sun, and I know like people have said, well, babies can't be in the sun. To me, that's just ridiculous. Like, it's all about moderation. I'm not about to have him in the blazing heat. I'm not about to have him sit in the sun for hours on end. It's just enough to boost his immune system. Honestly, it helps me to boost his serotonin levels, things like that, to help build a secure, a safe immune system, because he is not fully vaccinated. Besides that one hepatitis A, which honestly I regret, but it is what it is. Actually, I can't say that. I don't regret it. I wanted him to completely be vaccine free, but this one just gave me peace. So I have to be mindful and ready for him to build outside of this vaccinated, I guess, people that we are around. I don't know what I was trying to say, but I just want to make sure he's healthy and in the most natural way possible. But those are the herbs. Take it or leave it. I appreciate you guys tuning in, listening to my story and my journey, because this is a fun, unique, tiresome, rewarding, but also fulfilling journey as a mom. And redefining everything that was taught to me is honestly frustrating but beautiful, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So if you have any questions, you have any tips, any suggestions, any advice, feel free to hit me up on Instagram. I don't have any other social media platform besides Instagram and this, so comment. Don't be shy, y'all. Don't be shy. Whatever you need. I would love to connect with any other moms, or even if you're not a mom and still have some type of knowledge or want to share your experiences with modern day medication or holistic. I would love to go co-sign, I guess. I just would love to talk to you. So peace. I'm done. Appreciate y'all, and tune in next time.